Welcome to The Explainer. You know, that first 30 seconds of your video? That's everything. It's literally the difference between getting 100 views and getting a million. So today, we are breaking down the science of how to craft an intro hook that is just impossible to skip.
Okay, so let's just get right into it with a problem that, every single one of us creators faces. It's that immediate drop-off. You pour hours, maybe days into your work, and people are just gone before you even hit your stride. So why? Why does that happen?
Well, it happens because of this right here. This is what we call the viewer retention cliff. And just look at that drop. It's huge. A massive percentage of your audience just clicks away almost instantly. This is, without a doubt, the single biggest hurdle to success, but it's one we are absolutely going to learn how to overcome.
So how are we going to do it? Well, we've got a really simple roadmap for this. First, we'll dig into the whole problem and promise thing. Then we'll move into building a real narrative, making your content stand out, and finally tying it all together to master the framework. And this is the toolkit we're going to be building together today. It's a super powerful 5-step framework that you can literally apply to anything you make on any topic to build an intro that grabs people and just refuses to let go. All right, let's dive into part 1. This is, and I'm not exaggerating, probably the most critical step of all, solving that big problem by making a very clear promise.
The secret to beating that retention cliff really just comes down to one single word. And Mr. Beast says it best. Expectations. Your title, your thumbnail, they team up to make a very specific promise to your viewer about what they're about to see.
And here's the crucial part. Your intro's #1 job is to prove, within seconds, that you're going to deliver on that promise. You have to instantly reassure the viewer that yes, you clicked on the right thing, you're in the right place.
And you see this everywhere with the top creators. They have this down to a science. Mr. Beast promises he's buried alive and boom, first shot, he's in a coffin. Mark Rober promises a massive Jetto pool and bam, that's the very first thing you see. Mike Shake asks a question in the title and his first line is that exact same question. It's so simple, right? It's direct, it's immediate, and it just flat out works. Okay, so once you've delivered on that initial promise, you can't just stop there. It's time to build on it. Let's get into how you actually start crafting a story.
So you've met their expectations. Now you have to give them some context. You've got to answer their next unspoken question, which is basically, okay, cool, but why should I care? You have to give them a reason to actually get invested.
Let's go back to that Mark Rober example. He doesn't just show up and say, hey, here's a pool of Jello. No way. He frames it as a difficult engineering challenge. He tells us that everyone else who's ever tried this has failed. And all of a sudden, it's not just some silly stunt anymore. It's a quest. It's a challenge that actually matters.
All right, now for what I think is the engine of any great intro, curiosity. Right after you give them context, you have to create what's called an open loop. Basically, a burning question in their mind that they just have to stick around to see answered. And Mark Rober just nails this. He taps into this question he's had since he was a kid, which, let's be honest, is probably a question we've all had at some point. He plants that little seed of curiosity, and now we have to know the answer. We're not going anywhere.
And there are so many ways to build this curiosity. You can ask a direct question, just like Mark Rober did. You could promise a secret method, like how Ali Abdaal teases his GPS method. Or a classic one, you can show a super quick flash of the most exciting part and then cut away, leaving everyone wondering, whoa, how do we get there? It's all about creating that information gap. Okay, so you've hooked them, you've met their expectations, you've built a narrative, but let's face it, there are probably 100 other videos out there on your topic. How do you make sure they stick with yours?
This is where your differentiator comes in. This is your unique selling proposition. It answers that little voice in the viewer's head that's asking, okay, I've seen stuff like this before. Why is this one special? Why should I spend my time here? And this differentiator can take a bunch of different forms. For someone like Iman Gadzhi, it's his wild success. He made millions by 22, so his advice has some serious weight. For Ali Abdaal, it's the sheer effort he put in. He read all the books, so you don't have to. For Mr. Who's the Boss, it could be the huge financial investment. Each of these things signal to our brains, hey, this is high value. And finally, we get to step 5. And this is the one that so many people just completely forget about. Sound design. The best way to think about it is like salt in a recipe. You don't always notice it when it's there, but you definitely notice when it's missing. Just look at the contrast here. Without good sound design, your intro is just information. It's flat, but with it, your intro becomes an experience. The right music can make it feel suspenseful or luxurious or energetic. And the right sound effects, they give every single action on screen a real feeling of weight and impact. It's a total game changer.
So there we have it, our 5 essential ingredients. Now, let's bring it all home and talk about how to use this framework like an absolute pro.
Okay, some really important rules of the road here. First, be flexible. This is not a rigid step-by-step formula. Sometimes your differentiator comes before your context. The goal is just to weave these things together to tell a good story. Second, and this is a big one, don't overpromise. And finally, if you're ever stuck, just ask yourself the simplest question. What would make me want to keep watching this?
And that's really the main takeaway from all of this. Please, don't think of this as a checklist. Think of these 5 steps as ingredients. You're the chef. Your job is to combine them to tell a compelling little mini-story in those first 30 seconds, a story that grabs the viewer and makes it almost impossible for them to leave.
So now, the question is all yours. What's the hook for your next creation? By meeting expectations, creating that context and curiosity, finding your unique differentiator, and then polishing it all up with great sound design, you have everything you need to turn that scary retention cliff into a launch pad.